Okay, today we have a beer from Bell's Brewery out in Kalamazoo, Michigan. Been a little while since we've done a Bell's beer. Another winter seasonal. It's a wit beer, another wit beer, and I know the last review I did with a wit beer was Sam Adams holiday beer, and you know what? One of the worst beers I ever had. Started out with a cinnamon nutmeggy kind of taste, and then ended like shellfish. Awful, in my opinion. Let me know if I had a bad bottle. It was fresh as far as the board on date was and all that stuff. And obviously the winter beers are just coming out. But let me know if you were tasting something different with that, because it didn't seem like that's the way a beer should taste. I couldn't see that getting past quality control in Sam Adams. But anyway, onto this beer. It's Winter White Ale from Bell's. That's a 5% ABV wit beer. We're going to serve it up in a Weizen glass. It gets an 83 on Beer Advocate, very good score. It gets an 85 on Rate Beer, another good score. We've been getting a lot of differentials on Beer Advocate and Rate Beer lately, where Beer Advocate would be like 80, 79, and Rate Beer would be like 25. This time, Rate Beer is actually rated a little higher than Beer Advocate. Not really much to say about anything different or out of the norm for this wit beer. It says in the back, seasonally nuanced wheat ale that is both stylish and refreshing. Just kind of a selling point kind of thing. Blend of Hefe and classic Belgian-style yeast. So nothing really of note, at least in the notes about this beer. So we're going to serve her into a Weizen glass. I washed this Weizen glass out very well after that Sam Adams debacle. And I don't want to spend any money on another bottle of that stuff because it was absolutely terrible the last time around. But if you can convince me that I just had a bad bottle of it, let me know. Very, very light pour, very foggy, cloudy pour, and not really getting much of a head with the wit beer, which I guess maybe that's kind of normal for a wit beer. Maybe I shouldn't have slammed the Sam Adams quite as much for that. The Hefeweizens have the crazy head. This getting about maybe a third of a head as it's quickly dissipating. Very, very cloudy, as we're kind of used to with this style of beer. Maybe a little bit lighter than a normal wit beer. So let's get the aroma. Yeah, we're getting a very yeasty, Belgian wheaty kind of smell to this. Very, very faint hint of clove, very, very faint hint of banana. Definitely not getting that Christmassy, nutmeggy kind of really harsh cinnamony smell. So not really sure. Maybe this is just, it says winter ale, so maybe this is one of those January, February beers. Let's get a taste now of Bell's Winter White. Solid. Getting the very bready, banana-y notes, the yeasty notes to this beer. Very, very wheaty. Just a darker taste than a Hefeweizen, which is what I'm looking for in a wit beer. It's got a very low ABV, 5%, but it's actually 4 to 7 is actually usually the range for a wit beer, so it's not really that crazy. It's a decent representation of style. Bell's did a good job with this one. And I could see drinking a few of these on, a cold winter night where it's snowing. It's not really a Christmassy kind of beer, but then again, there's really nothing that would warrant me thinking that it's a Christmassy beer. It's a winter, it says Winter White Ale, and it's got a picture of a bunch of trees and snow. So no Santa Claus or no goofy, Christmassy kind of looking things in this beer. Solid job by Bell's. I'm going to go ahead and give this an 8 out of 10 Winter White beer. And it kind of furthers my suspicion that the Sam Adams was just, either the bottle was off or something. I'd be shocked if Sam Adams releases a product like that and says it's okay to release for the wintertime. It was awful. This is very good, however. So the appearance is nice. The cloudy kind of wit beer appearance that we're expecting. The wit beer smell, the banana clovey yeasty kind of smell is right there. It's on point, and the taste is totally on point as well. So great job by Bell's, an 8 out of 10. Thanks.